so strong. It's a chewy food. Here we go. I know my grandmother would probably love this. She used to live on a farm. It's spicy. Amazing. These guys know. Hello, I'm Tom Scott Bell for China Focus, and we're here in a hot and sticky Beijing for the Asian Cuisine Festival. Now behind me is one of 12 tents full of amazing Asian delicacies from countries like Japan, Korea, China, and India. So let's get in there and go try some food. Part of Asian cuisine is all about family and culture and fresh ingredients with big flavors, you know, things like over here. So we're here at some Guangdong, and they eat these snacks like we have afternoon tea. This is sort of similar to, I suppose, Cantonese dim sum, what we would eat. Okay, I'm gonna try some now. So it's really sticky, if you can see that, really sticky food, okay? Whoa, very hot. It's good. It's really good. I haven't bought any change with me today, but that doesn't matter because I can use either Alipay or WeChat to pay for my food. Now, these are two apps that are hugely popular in China. But they have to steam it, they cook it, and then they steam it for about 15, 20 minutes, okay? So that's how they make it. It's really, really good. Before we came to the food festival today, we put on Facebook a little competition, a little food heaven and hell for me. So the idea is that people wrote in with questions for me, and if I got them right, I would get a nice food treat, and if I got them wrong, I would get some sort of food hell.
So Tom, do you know the most famous 8 dishes in China? The most famous?
I know 3. Sichuan, Shandong, and Cantonese. There's 8? Okay, okay. So I don't know. So what am I going to be eating? So inside here is tofu, and then a lot of insides of the animal. We're going to give it a try. Wow, that looks like a heart or a kidney. That's the intestine, I think. And then they use some of the sauce. So, okay, let's give it a go. It's very, very strong smell. Okay, I'm going to go for some intestine first. Here we go. Very strong flavor. I'm going to be polite and say,特别好吃, 特别好吃. The meat is, it's different. Just going to blow it to cool it down. Walking around the festival, if it's not the durian that you can smell, it's definitely something else. And something else is chou tofu. So we have some coriander and some, lots of sauce in that, please. Oh, I can smell it from here. I want to use the plastic to stuff it up my nose, but we're going to bear through. Okay, wish me luck. Oh. They say it's like a cheese, like a fermented cheese. If that's true, it's the worst Stilton I've ever tasted. So, if you can see inside tofu, it's so strong. I haven't eaten one piece yet, and I'm struggling. This is one of the most popular street foods in China. Everywhere you go, anywhere you walk, everyone's eating chou tofu. Right. Honestly, it's not that nice. The filling this time is this fruit here, durian, which makes me very nervous.
How do you feel that?
Last week in Australia, a library got shut down. They thought there was a gas leak. It was actually durian. The reason we're here tasting all this amazing food is because this food festival is a side event to the conference on dialogue for Asian civilizations. Now, this is an initiative set up by China, but is something for the whole world and for Asia. And the idea is to promote Asian values and culture and export them to each other so we can better know each other and work together through that. Now, the food festival is supposed to help promote different cultural exchange. And I can't think of a better way to learn about a different culture than from eating their food. Here we have something called tang bao, right? Now these are baozas, which are like steamed buns, but with a twist. So the baoza contains soup. What's amazing is that as it steams, the solid turns into a liquid and it turns into a soup. Now these guys, they said it has over 200 years of experience and their father set up this. And the techniques and skills get passed down from generation to generation. Now, they told me earlier that anyone can wrap a baoza, but no one can leave the top open. So that what you need is a straw, and you can put it straight in there and drink the delicious soup that's inside. And it's one of the 8 cuisines of China, and it's absolutely delicious. Now I've drunk all the soup, the next challenge is to try and eat this in a dignified manner that doesn't go right down my top, okay? So let's try doing it in half, maybe that'll work. So even the outside still has loads of flavour of crab, still has all the juices, and it's cooked to perfection. It's really, really nice. This part of the festival is where a lot of the other Asian countries are. So we've got Japanese food on our right, we've got Thai food on our left. The Japanese food is really popular in China right now, and sushi dates back hundreds and hundreds of years and was eaten as a small snack with their fingers, not actually with chopsticks. This is sticky rice in what appears to be like a tomatoey sauce. Now this is some Korean food, and I've never tried this before, so I'm not really sure what to expect. It looks a little bit like, pasta or gnocchi or something like that, but we'll give it a go. Then we have also pao tai, which we're going to try next. So pao tai or kimchi. So this is quite spicy apparently. It smells really, really fresh. Now kimchi, I know a little bit about this. In Korea they used to make it in the winter, make a massive batch, all the communities come together, and then it would freeze. And as the seasons warmed up, so would the kimchi, which would ferment and give it its strong, distinctive flavour.
Basically, Malaysia is a very multicultural country. We have Chinese, Indian, Malay, so all food and spices is very combined. It's very good for the community where we are united, where it's easier to communicate through the country.
You have to wear gloves because the smell is so bad it stays on your fingers.
No, it's just in case you need to wash hands.
I don't want to eat it, but I've been told I have to.